So guys, I think 2 videos back we just saw how to design this website using HTML and CSS. So this is just an exam online thing. So you have some title of this website and you have some timing. It's not running. I'm just hard coded here, and you can see some of the questions. And bottom of that you could see that save and a cancel button. Okay. So today we are going to integrate this thing as a React application. As of now, this is only a pure HTML and CSS, but now we are going to integrate as a React application. Okay. Let's go for the steps now. Okay, so as you can see here, I just created a React application which is a scratch now. So I have opened my application in the VS Code actually. Okay, so already I have run my application, I think so, right? Yes, I already have run my application. So I don't want to create any components or any API. So this is a hard coded one, which means I'm going to keep the question in array format. And as of now, this is the default code of our React application, as you people know this one. Okay, so okay, first of all I'm going to create an array for all the questions. Okay, so as it is functional component, we can use state, or we can use normal array itself. So in this example I'm not going to update the variable, so I'm going to use a normal array, which means I will use this let. I have created this array, as you can see here. I have created the simple array of objects. So let, and then some variable name. I have this array symbol, which is square bracket. Then inside that I have a question as well as 4 different options for each question. Okay, so back to this one, I have around created, I think, 7 or 8 questions which is in the array format. Okay, so now I am going to I have used this concept called bootstrap. Actually, I think most people might aware of this one. So this helps us to create the design with predefined CSS. So I am using this bootstrap. I have installed this npm install react bootstrap, which helps me to done all these things. Now I am going to use the map method. Okay, so I hope you people know what is map map method. So questions array, which is the variable name dot map, which will iterate the array, and then I have a obj and index. So okay, obj is nothing but that object which I am going to use, and then index is the unique index for each one. And as people know, whenever we are using a map method in the React, we should mention the unique value in the index actually here. Okay, so list group is the class which is coming from the bootstrap, and here I am using a list group item, and then this is the class name which is I have inherited from the bootstrap itself. Okay, and below that I have a list group item for 4 different options. So these options also I have created from the array itself. So 1 2 3 4 like this. Okay, the same value will be binded in the input group itself. Okay, so at the last I have a list group which helps me to do all these things. Now like this I will mention it here. Okay, so here I have a list group. Maybe I will put a proper indentation. Yeah, okay, I think this should be the proper one actually here. Okay, so this is how I need to loop through the data. So if you see here now, our React form is designed actually. So here I need to give some appropriate name for the buttons. So instead of primary secondary, which is the common name, I will mention as save, and here I will mention as the cancel. Okay, let me save this here. As you can see, I have the 2 different buttons. That's it, and I am using m2, which is the bootstrap classes. Okay, so like this it will come here. That's it. Okay, so this is how we have to do this one. And as you can see here, this timing, right? So this timing also we can able to do it using the React itself. So as it is functional component, I can use effect. Okay, you know what is use effect? It's a lifecycle method. So here I'm using this one. Okay, let it be. Now I'm going to create a show clock. We can say show timer. So this is the arrow function. Okay, so in this one I'm going to reduce this value one by one. Okay, so where I'm directly mentioned as minutes as 60, and seconds as is also 60. Okay, okay, but one more thing, we should not use this where actually. Sorry, I forget it. So here I need to use this const state keyword actually, because this is a React application. So I will mention as minutes, comma set minuts set minutes equal to use state. Okay, it's default 60 actually. The same thing I will go for seconds also, because after a long time I'm just using this react application, so I forget how to declare this one. As I'm using javascript frequently nowadays, I don't have time to work on this react. I'm going to use set interval method. Okay, set interval will run for every second. Okay, so here one is minutes and seconds, and I'm taking the current time. In the current time I'm just adding a plus 1 hour, so which means if the time is 9 o'clock, then time the expiry time would be 10 o'clock, the deadline timing actually here. Okay, so that's what the meaning here. Then I need to extract the minutes and seconds, right? So from the time whatever we are having, we are just calculating the minutes and times, and I'm just updating to the variable. So this will, as it is state variable, react will get updated automatically. So let me run this application. So I think already application is running. Let me open in the browser. The application is running now. So when this, the time become, when the hours, or we can say when the minutes become 0, we will submit the form. So that scenario we didn't do, but as of now we are just running this one. So the timing whatever you are seeing, right, it is because of the react.js as well as javascript set interval as well as date functionality we have used. And below that we have the save and cancel method. Okay, so the questions whatever you are seeing here, it is coming from the array. As you can see here, all these things are coming from the array. This is not just hard coded one, which means we have hard coded array, but in the UI we are just using the react only. Okay, so this is how we just do. Yes, so if you want to develop any question form with the timer, then we should follow the same things. Okay, so this is just an only UI thing. In case if you want to use any Spring Boot or any other backend API, just let me know. We can use Python, Django also. So whatever the API that you want to do, just put it in the comments. We will do in the next video with the full stack application also. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.